Hello everyone. Today is Monday, April 1st. It's 2:16 p.m. It's about an hour and 45 minutes before the regular session close. On my right is my computer clock. You can see the date and time, and on my left is the time it sales, the Emini S&P trading at 28.68. It was a stellar day for the Autotrader, one of the best days ever. Almost all systems that I follow fired today in quite a large way. Really impressive day. First chart I'm showing you is an open position. This is the Emini S&P Super Renko 6 tick. We have a closed P&L of 500 and an open P&L of 250. You can see the trades here, and the goal on this one is quite high at 2,000. In any case, really awesome day today, as you'll see as I get into the charts. Okay, next is another open position. This is the Nasdaq on a 1597 Heiken Ashi chart. We started off with a loser, and we drew down $455 exactly, and we're currently long two contracts, as you can see here, with an unrealized P&L of $14.55. Okay, no surprise, the DAX doing well today. This is our Super Renko 14 tick set up on the DAX with a goal of 35.50, and this did not hit its goal. It did 24.37 for the day. These are all the trades here. So our first equity high was a little above 2,000, and we drew down quite a bit here, about 1,500 of it, and then recovered it and ended the day at 24.37. Okay, next is the DAX on Super Renko 14 tick. This is with our $2,000 goal. This had three winners and one loser, and you can see that here, and this hit its goal of 2,000, probably had one tick of slippage. This is what it looks like with candlesticks. Okay, next is the DAX on a Super Renko 6 tick, and this has our Step MA filter, which there was a time I had kind of given up on this until one of my clients demonstrated to me that this actually works pretty good, and you can see how it is effective. The Step MA filter is blue here, so we're ignoring trades in the other direction. And you can kind of see the unique quality of the Step MA, that it kind of flat lines when the market is choppy here. So this had two trades and hit its goal, I believe, of 1,500, just shy of its goal, had some slippage. Okay, the DAX on a 377 Heiken Ashi chart often hits its goal in a single trade. Today was no exception, just a single long trade here. Great signal on the indicators, and this did 1562. I think the goal on this is 1550. So one tick of positive slippage. Okay, another open position here. This is the Emini S&P on a Super Renko 6 tick, and this starts trading at 12:30 noon, and we have a closed P&L of 250 on this first trade here, and an open P&L of 175. Okay, the Nasdaq on a 987 Heiken Ashi tick chart had a drawdown of about a tick on this trade, and then a loser here. Our first equity high was about 1,000, and then we had another winner here, brought it to 1250. Our goal on this is 1250, so we reached our goal on this with no slippage. Okay, probably our most reliable Emini S&P on a Super Renko 4 tick with a Super Renko 6 tick higher time frame has a goal of 1,050, and this hit its goal with one tick of positive slippage, and you can see the trades here. There was a total of three trades. Once again, the higher time frame filter allowing to trade through the noise here. Now, there are various ways to configure your filters here to trade through the time frames. In other words, if we go long and there's the higher time frame is also long, we can follow our money management and ignore any changes, and that's how we have it set up here. Okay, next up is the DAX on a Super Renko 6 tick with our sensitivity set at 9. And that's a really high sensitivity. You can see how it really smooths things out. And strangely enough, this has worked pretty well. It hits its goal quite a bit. The goal on this is 2,500. It did 1,500 today. This has a limit order with an 18 tick pullback, so pretty steep pullback. Okay, next up is the Nasdaq on a Super Renko 8 tick, and this had started off with a loser, drew down about $500, and then came back and did 1230 with this really great long trade here. And the goal on this is 1250, so just shy of its goal. Okay, the DAX on a 150 Heikin-Ashi chart started off with a drawdown of about $600 here, and then came back with several winners in a row and made an equity high of approximately 1,700, and drew down again all the way below zero to minus 200, and then came back with this long trade and finished at 1,012. The goal on this is 2,550. Okay, next up is the crude oil on a Super Renko 8 tick. This is using our line break logic, and this had two winning trades and did 980 for the day. The goal on this is 1,020. So this hit its goal and had some slippage. Still, all charts on the DAX doing well today. Okay, next up is the crude on a Super Renko 6 tick, and this just had two trades. This is using our line break logic, and this did 980 for the day. I think the goal is 1,000, so we had a tick of slippage per contract. Two really nice trades. Okay, the crude oil on a 610 Heikin-Ashi chart. This is kind of a new chart, and I have the open range filter plotted on here. So this had a small loser right here, and then came back with these winners. Notice only taking trades above the opening range. And this really nice long trade here, great indicator signal on the exit, which is also the Autotrader logic, is to exit at a change of direction. This did 940 for the day, and the goal on this is 1,400, so shy of its goal, but still very, very good. Okay, the bonds on our 1 minute line break chart with our open range filter did 718 for the day with no drawdown. There was two trades here. This one was basically break even. The goal on this, I think, is 1,000. 1,032, so a full point and a tick in the bonds. Okay, another Super Renko 4 tick with a Super Renko 6 tick higher time frame has a goal of 850, and this hit its goal on two trades. Okay, the Super Renko 4 tick with a Super Renko 8 tick higher time frame has a goal of 750, and this hit its goal and had one tick of slippage. Okay, next up is the Emini S&P on a Super Renko 4 tick with a Super Renko 5 tick as a higher time frame filter. This has a goal of 750 and did 600 for the day. And there was three trades here, just a minor drawdown right in this area here. Okay, the Nasdaq on a 987 tick line break chart did 615 for the day, and this has a goal of 1,300, so shy of its goal, but still a respectable gain. Okay, next up is the Emini S&P on a 987 Heikin-Ashi tick chart. This had one loser to start here and drew down about $160, and then came back with three winners in a row and closed at 600. Next is the Emini S&P on a regular 5 Renko chart. This has also been a chart that's very reliable. This has a higher time frame filter of Super Renko 6, and this did 425 for the day on two trades. The drawdown here was only about $100. Okay, next up is the Emini S&P on a regular 5 Renko chart. This had two winners and one loser The drawdown here was only about $100 and a tick or so. This did 425 for the day. The goal on this is 800. The Emini S&P on a Super Renko 4 tick with a 60-minute higher time frame has a goal of 1,050, and this is long, one contract with an open P&L of a tick or so, and closed P&L of 175. Okay, the bonds on 150 tick line break chart had a net gain of a tick or two, and had a loser here. Drew down. This drawdown was only a couple of $100, and probably this was a long trade here, and probably didn't get filled on our limit fill on the short. Otherwise, this would have been a great day. But it did have one winner here, which negated the loser. That's all for today's video. Thanks for watching.